You've said that social capital has to be a fundamental part of your organization. Tell us what you mean by that.
Since Industrial Revolution, if you look at the history, which is really a good window to study the course of businesses, companies initially that had financial capital, it's got funded better, usually was a better company and won out. 19th century to 20th century saw a little different type. So financial capital was important, especially in the 20th century. Companies with intellectual capital began to distinguish themselves. So if you look at the last 80s, 90s, the last 40 years, companies that has created the maximum market cap, 65% of all the market valuation were companies that are intellectual capital organized. So financial capital, so you find companies out of a garage with no capital inventing things and becoming multi-billion-dollar companies. So intellectual capital started trumping. But a new phenomenon has occurred, which is with the advent of the cell phones and universal access of internet, it has democratized businesses in ways and governments in a way that it has never been done in the past, which means that corporations today have to create a brand in the communities they operate. They have to have a social relationship with the customers. Ergo, more buying is going to be done because the peers, their friends tell you it's a good thing to buy, not because the media has an advertisement that it's a good thing to buy. It's a fundamental social shift. Consumers are going to buy from companies that not only do well, but also do good for the communities they operate. So both sides are fast figuring out what is a socially responsible company. And this, you will see this in Starbucks, with Walmart, with every major company is beginning to recognize the power of social capital. But I think that's not sufficient. While that's a good thing, many companies do this as a corporate social responsibility strategy or a philanthropy strategy. My fundamental belief is that while philanthropy is greatly admirable and something that companies ought to do, but I think it's more important to ensure that your central strategy, that your central business strategy is aligned to a social strategy. If it is not, then you always have, you make money, may not be in a socially responsible way, then you spend money sort of as a philanthropy. I think aligning the company to be socially responsible, and that's the new type of business. Look at Google, do no evil, right? It matters. Social capital is going to be the new currency of the world.